And we are up and running. Alright guys, so we are going to do a little bit more recording tonight before I go to bed. Argentina has went bankrupt. I don't really want them in my sphere, but I could. You know what, actually, Brazil, you know, I mean, it really isn't, I'm not really losing anything from it, in all honesty. Yeah, sure. So now they are neutral towards me. I don't really think it means anything, but it's something. I can add Hamburg to my sphere eventually. I'm going to fight for Württemberg. Actually, even America's going in for it. That's very strange. Actually, as we can see, our economy isn't doing all that great. I mean, it's fine. It's definitely above the average for, I think, for the most part. But considering what it used to be at one point, it does seem to have me desiring a little bit more, as I want a much more efficient economy, producing much more money. So in that case, I think commerce, well, I mean industry actually would be what you want. I mean that is what you want for the most part. Is something like this, high and low pressure steam engines. It does give me access to a few things that are more. I mean, it also helps out with. Sorry, it also does help out with other things as well. It helps out with cement output. It actually does help out mainly with. Why does that give me a cattle breeding program? That's just weird. But yeah, I will take this then. I will take high and low volume pressure steam engines. We have clerks unemployed in Brandenburg and the Prussian Palatinate. I mean, that's kind of how you would say it. Not really, but something. But neither of those is where we're seeing, or I'm actually doing anything in them. So it actually could be for my subsidization of certain factories, like this one. I don't understand why it's actually doing so poorly. It probably is a lack of demand, but we do have a lot of desire for this. As a matter of fact, I think we should focus more on this, in all honesty. I think our subsidies are actually doing some damage. But these are important goods that we could use. This actually has no need. Explosives? I don't even think it has a military need. No, it doesn't. Explosives are a consumer good. No, I'm sorry, it's an industrial good. Used for various different things. I am one of the top producers of them. But actually, you know, it is in high demand. So I'll keep that. But I was not aware that it was. For some reason, I thought it was a. What do you want to call it? A military good, but it's not. Any military good I will subsidize. Gunpowder and the like. So I won't subsidize this. I'll subsidize that, and I definitely will not subsidize the stock market. But I do need clerks. Impose them. So I'm going to encourage clerks while dropping these guys right now. What else we have going on here? Glass. Glass is fine to have. Cigar factory. I might just let that die. There's just no need for it. Gunpowder, again, we're going to ensure that is subsidized. This bronze factory will not be subsidized. This steel factory will not be subsidized. What's this? Pharmaceutical plant. That kind of does make you want to subsidize it, but sorry. Pharmaceuticals are a consumer good. They're actually not in high demand at all. I'm actually the top producer of them in the world. They are quite expensive. You know, I will keep this. I will subsidize it. It's the only pharmaceutical factory that we do have. So yeah, I will subsidize these two pharmaceutical factories. What's this? Printing press? We will not subsidize the printing press. We will not subsidize the stock exchange. See, this is probably what's causing it. There's a bunch of subsidized uh, factories I was not aware of. I will keep this pharmaceutical plant there as well. Actually, since this one's making so much money, I don't think I will. If we're not going to subsidize that, we're definitely not going to subsidize that. There's ammunition, right? Alright, there we go. That's a little bit better. And it definitely probably knocks my production, well, the amount of money I have, up a bit. So excuse me while I do this. There's the one nice thing is that sometimes there's nothing that goes on in the game, so you can just kind of like sit back. Again, reactionaries are getting out of the house, which is good, and homemade riflesmiths, which does help with that. Outshone at the World's Fair, that's great. That's real good. Uh-oh, that was a little close to my face. There we go here. We got the Young German Empire Brigade. So, these guys actually might desire to be part of me. You know, they are a satellite of Denmark. So that might spark some issues. And actually, that did help. Quite a bit. Kind of figured I would get exhausted farmland. Everyone's pretty good right now, though. I welcome their fealty. They are in my sphere, which is exactly what I want. Yay, good. What does that do? What are they at war about? Over war of Danish control over Schleswig-Holstein. So it's just Sweden becomes a puppet of Denmark. I will give them money. There we go. I'm going to help. I'm going to actually join them once I get a chance to, and I think actually that probably made it a possibility. It has. So I actually can join the war, which I will do. Do you want to intervene in the war or control over? Yes. So I have escalated this war. I will not mobilize my reserves. I do not feel that's needed. I probably screwed myself, but it's okay. So let's knock up our stockpile. And let us march over there with our favorite Le Pion. Oh, I did not know that. Oh well. Let's head over here and we will start defending our North German brethren. From this menace. And the printing press has gone out of business here while that has gone on. So, I mean, they don't have a factory here. They don't have enough. Well, what is it that they need? And empirical combat efficiency matrix. Alright, what do they need? They need both craftsmen and clerks. I reopened it. Maybe, wow, they're making a bunch of money now. That's weird. Anyway. Here we actually see this right here, and with every tick, they're just dropping. I mean, I also like really outnumber them now, so kind of an unfair, I should say, comparison. But there we go. And right here, this is what we're going to go for. An explosive factory has gone out of business. Where is it at? I'm going to give these guys one more chance. I don't think I can join. I can go there because they actually control the waterways, and they always will. I do not have the sea power at all, but it is not necessarily solely about sea power. If I can undermine what they've done over here already. I will send. Actually, I think I've sent all my forces here already. Another factory, the printing press in the Prussian Rhineland. So I think this is the same one, so I'm going to close it. I'll send this force right up here. We've occupied the land. And Denmark is definitely lost. They will not currently accept this offer, but they definitely will pretty soon. After they stay blockaded for as long as they are going to be. And they do actually want peace, so... they'll accept... So demand peace terms is status quo. We have won that. And essentially have pressed our hegemony over Holstein. There we go, they quite like us a bit. They want that, because I came to their aid. And they are in my sphere of influence as well. That's even better. This explosives factory has, again, gone out of business, so it is therefore being... Same thing here. Let's go get rid of that. Yeah, if it can't stay on its own, then I don't know what to tell you. So that's happened. What can we do here? We do state and government, which adds another national focus. Diplomatic influence increases. We're definitely going to do that then. I mean, there are people out of work now. Oh, cool. Württemberg is quite hostile towards me. They're now probably, what? Based on priority. They're still opposed. They still don't like me that much. Hamburg is going to have to be added to my sphere. But that's fine, honestly. I mean, what I'm very confused is how to form the North German Confederation. It's not really telling me how to. I need state and government. Unifying must be true. Owned by Prussia or promised owner is in the Prussian sphere of influence. Either is not a subject nation or is a puppet of Prussia. At peace, it's not a great power. Or culture is not North German. Actually, yeah, this is correct. The Frankfurt Assembly, while Germany was not united until the proclamation of the German Empire following the Franco-Prussian War, rising nationalism in the 19th century had meant that the unification had been on cards long before that, with the Frankfurt Assembly in 1848 being an important forerunner. By achieving dominant position amongst North German states, we can form a North German Confederation, which is what we're going to do. That's quite surprising. They've always done really well. The other one is a printing press. Hmm. So the anarcho-liberals have been discovered. And actually, I'm pretty sure... Well, they're not here yet, but they will be. Man, I'm really bad at this. I always forget the timer. So it's been kind of close to about 30 minutes. I'm going to do another, I don't know, maybe another 10 minutes or so. Personalized category tables. So this luxury clothes factory is not substanding itself at all, and I could have sworn it was fine. But I think the biggest issue that this place has is that there's not enough people. We're trying to encourage craftsmen, there just doesn't seem to be enough. So actually, I will subsidize this factory. For now. This printing press... again, I will subsidize it until they get enough workers. They clearly do not have enough workers. Oh yeah, there's a lot of money. I have a lot of money right now. I'm gonna cut that to just about 60. And I don't know where all this money came from, but it's all going into military spending. So this is how much. So this is how much our soldiers and our, and especially in particular our officers are being paid, and so. We actually have a lot of money. We've actually loaned them a massive amount of money. The Ottomans. I mean, it's actually not. It's not over $1 million, but. Factories are failing. So we are definitely going to need more capitalists. I know that helps the workload out quite a bit. As people can actually just move through where they are from. And I made it relatively easy as well. With the wow, it's just like the markets have just crashed or something. I mean, I'm making a lot more money though, so it's weird. I guess with the places that that are doing well, I do not want to subsidize this place, nor this as well. This is fabric, right? Wool mill. And let's just try to get more capitalists. We don't have barely any, I think, in the entire country. I think we need them now. And also, again, considering the tax breaks that the upper classes are getting, I can imagine, and also just how much money the lower classes are getting, the middle class is getting, you know. I can definitely see some support, and actually I might lower... Oh, whoa, 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 chill out. Chill out there. We'll do about... Well... I guess I'll leave it by 50% then. They are making quite a lot of factories. And I can only assume this is the... State and government has been done. Good. So with that, organized factories, I think. Do late classical theory. No. Factory output. I mean, this... Is that the try? That's not... Okay. Let's do late classical theory, then. Considering how far back it is. Of state and government. So I will get more prestige, but people will be more conscious. That's fine. So what am I missing then? The German Empire. For all cores, provinces of the following must be true. One of the following must be true, owned by Prussia. So that's everything, though. But that doesn't make much sense. Denmark loses the core. Question of Schleswig-Holstein's place within the German Confederation now finally been restored in our favor. This will have larger repercussions as the free German states will see that Prussia is the true leader of the Confederation. So I will lose infamy. I will gain prestige. Yeah, so let's see. Yep, and there it goes, actually. We can actually form the North German Confederation here. And we will. That's what we look like. While Germany was not united... Oh, we already read that. So yeah, so now if I do this, I have gained a North German Confederation. And it's actually quite beautiful. Look at that, man. There's no borders or no, like, weird border gore or nothing. It's straight up. Right there. Look at that. Our military went up to 88. I've also gained all their other problems, but whatever, right? I also gained an extra thing, which I actually had always. We're going to do capitalist there as well for now. And we've also inherited all their failing factories. So that's going away. 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 That's a shame. Is there any reason why? Oh, they don't produce iron. Well, that's the problem, isn't it? I'm gonna let it tick over and see what my main production is. There you go. So as I've started to make a massive money again, and again, more things are I failed. Because, again, I have to now pretty much make up for everything that they're doing. But hopefully, we'll get some more stuff out of it as well. Big thing that we're going to do now is create more armies. And actually, irregulars might be helpful as well. So that is 80, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Hey, that's me building up all the forces that I've earned through here. And I jumped right up to second with almost no. I actually am almost as industrial as. Oh wow, it's already been that time. Cool. Well, yep, it's been done. We formed the North German Confederation. So we're pretty close to getting where we need to be. We just need this little pocket right here, and which is going to spark war between Austria-Hungary, but it's going to happen anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. If you really like what you saw, hit the subscribe button. And you know what? I will see you guys next time.